Hi viewers, welcome to Vision Matters. Today we have a guest from Malaysia, Professor Norhayati. She is the expert in logistics and maritime, and she was many organizations supporting for this, especially this pandemic. So welcome Norhayati for this program.
Thank you. Thank you.
Prof, I know you are obviously working in the university, but could you explain a little bit about the experience of this pandemic? What is your experience?
Oh, all of us experience, we cannot move freely like last time. Before this, we can move freely because of the movement control by the government. We follow it. Wherever we want to go out, we have to use the mask, the face mask. We have to use the sanitizer, hand sanitizer. So we have to be, within the area of our area, only 10 kilometers. So everything, if we want to buy the food or whatsoever, usually we will very safe for us to go online. So everybody like to buy the food online. Last time, very difficult for us to buy online. Now, even our business, those who are in the catering, those who are the food and whatsoever, everything already done online. So which is very much different from before. I think a blessing also. People are now very good in using everything online, more digital-like. Compare before this, nobody care about online. People would like to buy something which they can see, but now without seeing anything, you just see the photo, you will order. So that's everybody have right now. And also, if we want to go to the shop nearby, only nearby shop, we have to do the social distancing, which is waiting very, very, very long queue, which is very different from last time. And then at the same time, you have to put, you have to write your name, your handphone, when do you enter the shop, and when do you finish with your whatever from the shop. So even you want to go to the bank, also the same, you have to queue up, long queue with social distancing 1 meter apart, which is quite, to us, quite troublesome. But what to do, we have to follow the instruction from our government, and at the same time also we want to break chain of the COVID-19. We want it to be lifted as soon as possible. But Alhamdulillah, in Malaysia, due to we all follow the procedure, if you don't follow, then they will compound you. So better follow rather than you get compounded. And then it's good also for us to ensure that everybody will stay at home, and at the same time, everybody will stay safe. So we need to break off the chain as soon as possible so that we can, be in the normal life again. And at the same time, we also experience the new norms in our life. Before that, we don't feel this norm. Now everybody already knew the new norms. So everybody have to be cautious. Everybody have to stay at home. Everybody want to make everybody safe, We are looking for each other so that nobody will break the chain, and nobody will, oppose, or nobody don't follow the order. Everybody have to follow the order. So
Thank
that's yeah. Okay.
Thank you. I think, absolutely. What you're saying is very hard to, observe those rule and regulation. But I think it's good thing that people are following the government rule, so the virus could be stopped and not be spared in many places. And now, Prof, you are obviously in the academic world, and you are in the mainstream university in Malaysia. Could you tell us, like, in what challenges and what kind of issues you are getting at the moment, especially for teaching and learning? And could you give us, like, in how you adapting, or how your university or your country actually maintains the relationship with the student and teachers? This actually challenges, obviously. So, what is the option, or what you are doing at the moment?
At the moment, all the classes has to be done online. So we have online classes. We use the Zoom or Webex. Most of us are using Zoom or Webex, and at the same time, the student also have to use the Webex and discuss with us. So everything will be recorded, and at the same time also we are discussing or having a forum or having the the notes all being sent through the Webex. And we also have our e-learn. So e-learn is meaning online learning. And at the same time also like the forum, we always do the forum, not only from the academician itself, it also from the industry. We have a forum every week on this about the COVID, how does it affect us. And at the same time also the students like it because it's the new norms. To us also new norm, we like it because even though we don't see each other, but we are close in our heart because we can talk like this. Even though you are in London, I'm in Malaysia, but we can see each other, and at the same time we can, feel the happiness there, which is something different to us. And then the most important thing, I got a problem when my student in terms of coverage. Sometimes online, as you know, the line is not that very good sometimes, especially those in the urban is okay, but those are in the rural area, which the coverage is sometimes not good. So I got a problem with that only. Then in terms of the test, I have to make sure that I have to remind everybody, not only through the Webex or Zoom, but I also have to use my my handphone to do, text them. Everybody have to text them to ensure that they will attend the test, and to ensure that the coverage, if their coverage at their area is not good, they have to find somewhere to do their test, to ensure that they will be in doing their test. And we will be having our exam soon, next month, also using the, using online, which is something different. Last time we have to be in the hall, we have to see them, to supervise them in the hall, but now we cannot supervise them. It's very far, so is everything online. So whether they open the book or not open the book, we don't know. So but the thing is that they have to do their exam. And then, as I told you, we always have forum, we also have discussion. We are using two version. One, we can use the Webex and Zoom. Another one, you use our handset, like video call, we also did some video call. Because if they cannot catch up with our, whatever we have, have lecture online, so we also ask them to use video call, because the coverage, as I told you, in the rural area is sometimes quite difficult for them. So that's our hindrance because of the coverage. Everything is okay because everything we put online, like our lecture note, as I told you, we send it to them, and we record also whatever the discussion we want to inform them. For the lecture, we already record it and we put online also. So I think there's no problem so far.
Okay, thank you. So, and another thing, like this is the education side. So how is the business people, how you see this pandemic actually, like in the daily life for the general people, how they cope with it? Do you think there is a huge changes, people are too much worried, or what you can see from the ordinary people, how they are surviving?
Okay, for the ordinary people, those who are like the hawkers, the hawkers, who's selling the food, it's very good where they have a center for the call food panda. Food panda, meaning a center which all the types of food they will, they will upload through photo. From the photo, we can order through one center. That's very good. Where the center will, will gather all the people there. I mean, the people who sell food. So from that, you order through the center. Like our, they call it food panda. They also have like runner. They have runner who always send the food, and you during the during the movement control, the food can only be ordered from because most of us are fasting, so the food can be ordered until 7 o'clock. Okay, and they also, those are having their shop, small shop, they can open their shop until 7 o'clock. For the food, sometime until 9 o'clock, because we have iftar, we eat at night iftar. So, but they cannot stay there. They can only buy and they have to bring it back. They cannot sit in the restaurant or whatsoever. They cannot sit there. They only have to tapao. They call it tapao. They bring it back to home. So that's the new norms, that where you cannot sit in the restaurant, but you still can order through the center, as I told you. And then they have many they call food panda, where they drive the food to deliver the food to our home, and we pay them some charges, and sometimes they also have free delivery, which is, I think, very good. This is a new norm. Then the people, especially the business people now, they have another new business norms way, where everything they can put it online. Last time they don't have online, right? They just have to sell their food in their shop or in their restaurant. But now they have two versions. One, you can also sell the food through your restaurant, or you also can upload your food through online, which is you can expand your business. That's very good, I think. So the older people also now learn how to to do online. So digitalize us, and new norms for the business. So I asked them.
Okay.
I asked them. Sorry.
No.
I asked them. How it is. Then they told me their business become expanding because of the new norms of the digitalization. I think that's very good.
Excellent.
For the economy.
Yeah, so the prop, what are you saying? I think it is very interesting in the context of Malaysia that a lot of people are actually getting the opportunity for this pandemic, and the people are learning digitalization, especially to using technology, the elder people, as you mentioned. So do you see this pandemic actually changing our life? And this is actually last question for you, that what the message you are providing to rest of the world, like in what you can actually see from the Malaysia and the compare with other countries. Do you have any message? Do you have any concern, or do you want to say something for the global peoples?
Yeah, of course. As I would like to say, very sad that we have to face this, but I think it's a new challenge where it digitalize people, expanding our way to do our business, not only selling in the shop or restaurant, but now you can do online. So you are forced to do online. I think that's very good in terms of new norms. But we would like to, to be lifted this COVID-19, the MOC, they call movement control. We would like to be lifted so that we can be freely as soon as possible to all the people in the world. I would like to pray for the very best that you can be free easily and as soon as possible, so that it will be back to the normal life with the new norms. Normal life with the new norms is very good, I think. So something different, otherwise it will be the same all the time. So the new norm should be, we should follow, but we need it to be lifted, this COVID-19 crisis. Can we say crisis as soon as possible, for the best of everybody, for the world to be more prosperous, and we can be, especially in terms of right now we cannot cross border, not only in Malaysia, the state, but overseas also we cannot cross. So we hope with this, the sooner as possible, the COVID-19 will be released, so will be lifted, so we can see each other, we can cross border, we can go overseas to see each other, and we can have more meaningful life, not only in the education, but it's more in the normal life also, for business also. and for the whole of us to be more prosperous and merrier in life. Okay, that's my prayer to the everybody. Okay.
Th- Thank you very much. Thank you, Prof. And I appreciated your discussion. I think the people learn a lot of things from Malaysia, and I'm hoping that what you are saying to the all of the world, that people should the free movement. People will came out from this crisis. I hope that we all will getting the blessing, and we want to be see each other physically rather than in the virtual. So thank you
Yeah.
very much again for this program to join and giving your inside thought. And I hope to see you again sometime. Thank you very much, Prof. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much for inviting me.